All right, YouTube. Well, I would say that was a success. I wouldn't say I was 100% satisfied. Couple issues that I need to rectify. One is need to get chains, which you probably saw a few times. I was slipping on stuff. So my driveway is fairly, it's level, but sometimes there's some ice buildup and it just stalls it. The other issue was the the blower itself. I've had problems with the other ones. If the snow is kind of like the way it is now, where it's not totally wet but it's not fluffy, it kind of, in certain parts of it, it'll just plow it rather than it falling into the auger. So I had times where I'd like back up and slam into it and what have you. So the sucker is heavy and the sucker is powerful. So as far as the throwing distance, when it was dry, it threw it well, but as I worked it over to the left of the driveway, which I always throw in the same direction because of the wind, as it got more and more wet, it was tougher to throw it. It still did it, but it was just tougher to throw it. It ran well. The engine ran well, but it definitely, again, needs some chains and a few other things. It is a pain in the ass, being on gravel here, especially when the gravel is not frozen to the base, so it's like scraping. And I mean, this is, a lot of you guys know these blowers are heavy as hell, so just to lift it and maneuver it is very difficult. So I'm always scraping rocks over in this area when I'm trying to turn it around and stuff. So but overall success. So it's still gonna snow for at least another 4 hours, so I'll have to see what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go dig through the shed and look to see if I have chains for this size tire. I know I have chains for my old L, the 4, I think it was the 4.8 by 4 or whatever it is, or by 8, the old style Gravely. I know I have chains for those, but I got to look to see if when I bought any of these, when I got any of these tractors, whether it was the C10 or the 5665 for this size tire, I got to see if I have chains. But overall, it's good. So thanks for watching, and see you guys soon. Gravely L8 with the Ags actually ran better than the Pro 16. I think it had a couple things on it that was more advantageous for it. One is it's got the, sorry about that. It's got the agricultural tires, which so much better. Like, I don't need chains for them. My yard isn't that steep, the driveway's not that steep. Every once in a while, if it's icy, yeah, I need the chains, but it's not that bad. This definitely needs chains without a doubt. And I thought but I think this was at a disadvantage. It was a little wetter this morning, a little drier now, so the snow cannon handled it better.